What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today, as you guys can see, we are starting off in the Supra. For those that are new, we are in the Supra. This is my 1990 2JZ swapped Z32 300ZX Nissan. So I did all this work myself. If you guys, like I said, are new, go ahead and check out those playlists. We have a full build on this thing. Fully shaved, tucked, painted, engine bay, all worked on myself. First time I've tucked an engine bay, which, I mean, it came out pretty rad. 2JZ swap. Sorry, it's earlier than normal for me. I'm actually going back to my parents' place and actually gonna get ready for a trip to Cancun, which is super exciting. So I just wanted to get at least 1 or 2 videos filmed for you guys in the time being. All you need is a little bit of big toe, and that's more than enough in this car. You guys can see it from the title. Is the 2JZ hype? Is it there? Is it real? Can I feel it? You know, is it in my soul? You know what I mean? Like, this is the question. For those that are like drivers, car people, you guys know what I'm talking about. You get that tingly feeling, like in your nether region. You know what I'm saying? Just to quote James May real quick. I don't know if any of you guys watch Top Gear UK, the real Top Gear. You guys know what I'm talking about. So, oh, by the way, I didn't specify, just real quick on my setup, we have a 2JZGTE VVTi with a 6-speed CD09 from a 2007 G35, 350ZHR. Any CD09 over the year 2007, 2008 is when they made this specific CD09. This one actually has upgraded synchro, so it's better, it feels better, it lasts longer, it's stronger. Fourth gear spins effortlessly. Granted, it's cold, but we are on R comps. Granted, we're on R comps in the winter. Not the best idea. If you guys would have seen my previous video, things can get a little hairy. However, the whole little like sketch out issue is we got to fix our fuel sock issue or fuel pickup issue. This car keeps on leading out. When you turn left, all the fuel sloshes to the right. The pump is on the left, and it has no baffles. For whatever reason, I don't know, the 240 has baffles, so it never has that issue. That's why it makes a lot of sense, because I remember way back when I had the VG, I tried doing a donut to the left, and it kept cutting out. If you guys have been with me for a while, you guys would know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so let's just get right into the topic. If you guys want to see a lot of like hooning and ripping around and just constant full throttle gear mashing, spinning the tires, getting sideways, go ahead and check out the past video, 2 days ago. A lot of sweet content there for you guys. So, is the hype real? Okay, so I came off, before this, I still have it. Well, actually, no, I still have it, but it's out of the car now. We're upgrading, we're building our dream RB, guys. So definitely stay tuned. It's gonna be super exciting for the 240. I cannot wait, man. So in the meantime, we're doing a turbo LS, so that's gonna be a lot of fun as well. That'll probably only be in there for a year. And then like the end goal for the LS is to toss a 6-speed behind it and toss it by like a Nova Super Sport. I know those are pretty expensive, but it'd be cool to do like a restoration on one of those, like rust, and you know, do the whole resto and toss that whole setup in the Nova, you know, in a Chevelle, something like that. That's what I want to do. So, like I said, I came off an RB20 car, which still made 380 wheel and 300 foot-pounds of torque, 299 to be exact. And, you know, that thing was awesome. That thing was a freaking blast. Stock motor, just ARP head studs, and a Precision 55-58. Now, the setup is pretty much all sold. The only thing I have left from the motor is the actual long block, which I don't want to ship. If I don't sell it locally, I'm gonna hold on to it. But all right, I'm gonna stop just yabbering. Let's go ahead and get into the topic. So, you know, is the hype there? I mean, the sound, first off, is there. You guys heard me earlier. The sound is there. Everything that you want to be there to start off is there. I gotta be honest with you guys. I gotta be a little bit honest. I'm always honest with you guys. You guys know that. So, hopping from the RB20, you know, everyone kept dogging it. They keep dogging it. You know, it has no torque. It has no torque. It has no torque. That's probably because you guys slap a stupid big turbo on it. You know, journal bearing, maybe an eBay one, and you know that's probably where your problems are. They don't spool things that well. Now with my turbo, I had a really awesome setup. Like I said, 55, 58. It was journal bearing, but it had a really small, it had a 0.48 T3 rear housing on it. So super gnarly small. Things spooled pretty quick. It started building boost. I could be in 5th gear on the highway at like 20, you know, 22, 2300 RPM, floor it, and boom, we got a pound of boost right away. So it's pretty impressive. The turbo on this is a Twisted Motion GTX 3582R. Now this is not, it's not a Garrett. It is technically a China turbo, but just because things I guess are made in China, whatever, doesn't mean they're crap. It's not a Garrett turbo, I'm gonna be honest, but it's definitely a really good turbo. Now as far as like building boost, let's see, so we're at 2000 RPM right now. I'm in 6th gear. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see my RPM gauge. I'm just gonna floor it and I'm gonna see if we get any boost, all right? We're at just under 2000 RPM, flooring it, nothing, there it is. So right around 22, 2300 is also where we start to spool this. Granted, we're in 6th gear, but let's go to 5th. We'll go back to 2000 and we're gonna do the same thing. So 2000, flooring it, boost. So it's about the same. It's just around 21, 2200. It starts to build. Now this is the dual ball bearing version. So for me, I thought it was gonna spool really quick. I thought this would be lit up by like 3500 RPM. I don't know why I thought that, but I thought that. Now, I'm not disappointed in the turbo because it still makes really awesome top end power for how small, especially the rear housing is. It's a T3 0.71 or 0.72. The T3 part is kind of holding us back as far as the exhaust flow, also stock cams, that kind of stuff with a 2JZ. That's kind of its weakness, but we'll get to that in a very quick second. I don't want to make this video too long, but just to get back on what I'm talking about, you know, the initial torque, it's there, but it really doesn't feel much different. I mean, you know, like it doesn't pull hard, like there it didn't pull hard at all. And you know, until it gets past 3000, 3500, then it really starts to go. And once it gets like 4,500, it really lights them up. However, I don't think I hit full boost. I mean, actually, you know what? We're gonna make a full video on the whole full boost thing. How much turbo lag does this thing have? That whole deal, because I think it's kind of interesting to kind of compare, especially with turbo setups. You know, that it really kind of shows the turbo setup. Again, I am on 93 pump gas. For you Europeans, that's 98. But either way, we're not on E85, which does help spool. Now, I actually acquired, well, I haven't bought it yet, but I might be scooping up, depending on condition, Garrett GT 4088R. Now, I believe those are dual ball bearing. I don't know the exact size. I think they're around 70 mil. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, someone let me know, because I need to figure out how to read turbo charts and all their information and specs a little bit better, because I see, like, you know, inner diameter, outer diameter, and I'm like, so which one do I use? But for real, so I might be actually scooping one of those up for the LS240, but I'm thinking about maybe tossing it on this in the long run and kind of seeing how it compares, because on the LS, people say that they get full boost at 2800 RPM. Full boost. So that's pretty wild. So I would love to kind of just test and pick some different, you know, turbo setups and just see how they work with this thing. Let's give it a little bit of juice here. I'm just gonna spin. I'll just go to 4th. I'll go 3rd. Floor it. So again, just just real quick, why did it cut out? I think it might be boost creep issues. Someone did mention that with the wastegate setup on this curved manifold. I really have to upgrade my manifold and wastegate on this car. That's to come very soon, but I think that honestly might be why it's doing this whole like spiking to like 25, 26 pounds thing. It never did it on the dyno, but now I guess we're on, you know, real, you know, low torque, and that was 5th gear, and we did pulls on the dyno in 5th gear. So I don't know, it's just hitting a lot of boosts in 5th gear specifically. But yeah, man, I mean, she gets squirrely, lit 3rd up, 4th, spinning the whole time. So it's a fun freaking car. Back to our topic. Is the hype there? Yes. Okay, of course it's there. It's a 2JZ, you know, like when someone asks you like, hey, what motor you got? You're almost like, you're like, I don't know. I don't want to call it like a cockiness, because it's definitely not a cockiness, but like when someone asks you and they're like, you know, you say 2JZ, like it's pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty cool to be able to say. Nice little pop. You got to be careful with these R comps, man. They're sketchy in this weather. They're sketchy. They hook up weird. They let go weird. It's fun though. They're fun. It's just cool. The whole like Supra, like, hey, I got a Supra motor. You know, like I would feel the same way if I had an RB26 in here. Like, oh, I got a GT, you know, from a Skyline GTR. So it's kind of that whole deal. That whole like nostalgic, awesome, like relatable. Like everyone knows what a Supra, what a 2JZ is. If you're into cars, you know. But that's what makes it cool, in my opinion. You know, everyone knows about it. They are swapped a lot, but in my opinion, this specific swap in this car, not very common. So I think it's super sweet. And to be fair, what's the retail one of those? One of these, right? You can buy one of these for like 2,500 bucks shipped to your door. It was spinning and I was barely in it. You know, you can get these for very cheap. Granted, you could buy a freaking junkyard 5.3 truck motor like I did for 300 bucks and be happy. This is different. This is good. This is a good motor. It's strong, it's good. It just needs a couple tweaks. The head needs work, because I mean, think about it. This car was found in like a crazy little like, just sedan of a family car. Wasn't really meant to go, you know, have 800 horsepower. You know, it's just to take the kids to school and grandma to church. You know what I mean? Like, so these are awesome. Like, you know, considering the price, and RB26 is so much money. They're like 5 to 6K, you know, just for the engine. So there's a lot of hype with the 26. Granted, I would probably honestly rather have a 26 in here, but just due to budget and stuff like that, I'm not upset I put this in here. It's really awesome. You cannot go wrong with a 2JZ. It sounds great. Now the only thing is I'm gonna redo the exhaust on this thing. I'm gonna put a muffler, probably a resonator, try and shut it up a little bit. Long term, it would be awesome to go ahead and get the T51R mod, just because I'm a racer and I like that sound. You can't go wrong with a T51R mod, man. It's expensive though. Just listen to it. Oh, like I can hear that turbo spool down, and like, oh, it's pretty cool. So with that T51R mod, it has an anti-surge housing on it right now, which are known to be pretty damn quiet. But I gotta say, this turbo spins forever. I can't wait to do like a boost lag turbo, I guess, review video, because it's gonna be really interesting to show you guys how it acts and how it responds. It'd be nice to be able to do it when the car hooks. You know, that would be good. But yes, guys, if you can, please buy yourself a 2J and just swap it into something. You will understand how wild these things are. They make insane mid-range power. The only thing they're missing is that really wild top end and those RPMs. And you can go ahead and fix that just by tossing some super rad cams in it. I'm gonna go ahead and probably toss some 282, some Kelfords, maybe the custom ground one. I don't freaking know. I gotta start hitting up some companies and some dual valve springs. That right there will be like the remedy for loss of top end. Not even really a loss, but you know, the drop or like the non-climb. Like RBs just climb. But it's great. Like I got me in 6th gear, give it a bit of gas. You know, we're building boost and I can easily accelerate. I really have to fix my speedo. That way we can kind of know exactly how quick we're actually going. That would be ideal. I gotta get that Dakota Digital speed box thing. It'll all come. It'll all come. The hype is there, man. It's there. It's a 3-liter inline 6. No one's making inlines anymore. It's so nostalgic. You feel it. Like it connects with you. It connects with me. If anyone has a JZ, I'm sure you guys can relate. It connects with you. Why do I smell toast? Why do I smell toast? Is that me? Am I on fire? I don't think I'm on fire. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much gonna do it. I don't need to tell you guys that the hype is there 15 times, but it is. I mean, you just have to get in a 2J to experience it. And I know this is just the beginning. I mean, this is a bone stock 2J with a turbo on it and some injectors, you know, like, and a sweet standalone ECU. So, it's Haltech, by the way, represent. But you know, you can't. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, and it's already this rad. We're on pump gas. You know, I haven't even really felt the full power on this thing because it just freaking spins. So it's just a good car, man. It's real good. I wish I could take you guys for a ride and show you guys what it's like, how it feels, because it's awesome, man. It's freaking awesome. All right, well, I'm coming up to getting pretty close to home, guys. I gotta start packing. I have a couple hours left before we head for the airport. But I had a super awesome time chatting with you guys, going for a quick little drive. Tunnel, I mean, you won't be able to. Oh, it just sounds good. Just a little bit of big toe is all you need. It's like that SpongeBob episode where he just pops his toe out the shoe and just beep. That's what I feel like. All you need is just a beep. I don't know if you guys can hear the spool or not, but it sounds great. The flutter, like the blow up, it has no blow off valve, so it sounds absolutely incredible. But all right, guys, if you guys have any questions, any ideas for videos, let me know down below. Sorry for the lag of content. I'll be back on Friday, so make sure to tune back in, guys. I will be back here sooner than later. Maybe I'll try and make a quick little video down there. I have a couple of ideas I want to talk to you guys about, but that's gonna be it. I will see you guys hopefully next weekend. Well, I guess Saturday. The upcoming Saturday. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, toss a like if you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.